Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Evangelina's Craft. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. For today's project, I would like to share the Christmas card that I'm going to make for this year for friends. And I'm gonna make multiple Christmas cards out of this design. And my design is a gingerbread theme because I started to make DIY pepper and gingerbread. That's why I opted to go for a gingerbread Christmas card for friends. So the dies that I used for all these cutouts is a die that I got from AliExpress, and it's from DIY Art Bin. I am going to share the link of the die that I got, so that if anyone is interested, then I can always you can always check it out. So what I did is, since I'm going to make multiple cards, it's like I all prepared all the cutouts, I prepared all the ingredients, but of course before I prepared the ingredients, I already created the design of my card, which I'm gonna show you later. So since I'm gonna make at least 15 cards, I prepared the cutouts like you're preparing the ingredients, and once the ingredients is prepared, it's easy to cook and it's easy to assemble. Okay, so just let me explain to you the cutouts that I made. Now I used cardstock, colored cardstock, craft paper, and corrugated paper specifically for my gingerbread. So this is the corrugated paper that I use for my gingerbread, and I use this craft cardstock for my base card and background, and I use the color white, the black, the yellow, the green, the red, and the beige for the rest of the cutouts that I'm going to make for the gingerbread. So first of all, I used this gingerbread border, which I had in my stash. I believe I got that a long time ago, and what I did is I cut it into, I made 6 pieces of them because the initial number of cards that I'm gonna make is 6 at a time. So what I did here is I distress it, and then I put embossing powder, clear embossing powder, and I embossed it. So that's how it looks. I hope you can see how it looks like. Okay, so that's the first ingredients, and the next one I made some I made a this is part of the, this is one set actually for the gingerbread. It's 2 gingerbreads in a bowl that bakes. You'll see in a little while how the card turned out. So I made 6 bowls, and this is the bowl for this die cut, for this die. This is the die cut for that die, and I make 6 of that. And what I did here is I instead of cutting out circles over here, I just used paint, and I used my I use a tool to just like, this is the paint that I used. I just dip it this one, and I just dip it that way, so that it makes a perfect circle. So if you can see that, guys, and I distress the edges of the bowl. So I made 6 of those. And the next one is I made this this is a rolling pin, and this goes with that, with this one and that one, and this is how it turned out. Okay, that's the rolling pin. Okay, so I made 6 of those already here. And just the same with this one, I used the paint and just sort of use this sharp tool and just dip it that way, and it will give you a nice circle. So I made 6 of those as well. And the next one is I make a ribbon, and this is the ribbon that I made. Just the same, I used this red ink to put some dots on the ribbon. So I made 6 of that as well. And part of it is this wreath. The part of the wreath is, this is the die for that one. That wreath is the die for that one, and the cherry, okay? And then the hair of the girl is this one. That's the hair of the girl, the gingerbread girl. And this is the die for that. And this one over here is the bangs of this gingerbread guy. Okay, let me show you the guy. And here's the girl. And I use corrugated paper for the gingerbread, as I said earlier. This is the die for the girl, and this is the die for the boy there. Okay, so I use corrugated paper, and I also embossed it, and with clear embossing powder, and I just sort of used a marker to outline the mouth and the cheeks. And of course, part of this also is the nose. It also got the nose. So that's the die for that one. And it's here already. It's sort of prepared already. All I have to do is assemble it. There. And another die that I used for this one is the part of the hands of the gingerbread is this one. That's part of the hands. Okay, you'll show, it will be clearer to you when I show you the finished card. Okay, I just am showing you these parts of the dies that I used for the gingerbread card. And this goes also with the, I also use corrugated for the hands of the boy and the hands of the girl. They only have hands, they don't have legs. Okay. So that's it. And that's the die. And that's also the heart and the gingerbread that I used for this for the rolling pin. That's the gingerbread and 2 hearts. And this one is for the white strips that you can see here on the arms of on the hands of the gingerbread. Okay, so what else did I miss? Oh, okay, and here's the chef hat for the gingerbread boy, and that's the die for that one. It's also, I distressed it and with brown, yellow, and a little bit of yellow orange. Okay, and also there is one more part of the die set is this handle of the spoon, and that's the die for that. And this is for the nose. Okay, for the nose of the boy and the girl. Okay, that's the nose there, if you can see that. Okay, so that's how it turned out. Those are my ingredients, and I would like you to show the base card that I made. So this is the base card. It's a tag, and this tag, I have it in my stash, and I don't remember where I got it, but it's also from Ali, but I don't know what store. I've been using this most of the time. So this Christmas, I'm not gonna give a card, I'm just gonna make a tag out of it. And what I did here is, so the base card, I cut it this way. Okay, that's my base. And then the one over here, this is the I make a die again out of it, and then what I do is I'm just gonna cut the edges of it. I'm just gonna cut it this way. Okay, let me show you quickly. There. All right. So once I cut this one, what I did here as a sample is I put Versamark ink, your Versamark ink, and just, dabbed it with this one over here, that way. And then after that, I put white embossing powder, not the clear but the white. So I only have a little left, so I went out this morning to Hobby Lobby to get, because I ran out of, and I got one here from Ranger. They don't have the Wow. I like the Wow brand, but Ranger is fine because I really needed it. So all you have to do is just to dab the Versamark ink here, and then put embossing powder and hit gun it, and this is how it's gonna look like. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's all right because I am just making a background, and it's sort of my textured paper as the background of my card. So I already, and then at the back I put a Merry Christmas, and this is where I'm gonna use my sentiment, put my message and sentiment. And I was already able to make 5 of those. I mean, yeah, I think this is 5. Yeah, I'm able to make 5 already of this one, which is ready to assemble. And I also, and this is the embossing folder that I used for my craft paper for the background. So this is the embossing folder that I use for this one. This is also from my stash. And I also made, part of the card is some ribbons that I already prepared. Okay, and I also have here some this I got this from Target last year. It's on sale, and I'm gonna use this and put it on the card as a design, as part of the card design. Okay, now the final reveal. Let me show you now the final reveal of the card that I made for this year, and this is going to be given to my friends for this year. So this is the card that I made for this year. See, so I put this ribbon, and this is how the if you assembled everything, this is how it's gonna look like. There is a boy and a girl with a bowl and the rolling pin, and here is the mixing spoon, the hat, the holy with the cherry, and here is the girl with her headband, and the rolling pin with the smallest gingerbread. And that's how it turned out. And I placed this one as to add more design to it, and I just placed a ribbon. And this is how I already made my message to one of my friends that I'm gonna send the card. And so this is the final reveal now, guys. This is my card for this year. Okay, I hope you like it. I hope you can see it well. Okay, there, that's the card. It's very simple. It's just a tag. It's not a standard card where you open and close it. Okay, So I hope guys you en- enjoy this short video of the kind of Christmas card I'm going to give this Christmas. Everything is about gingerbread. So once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you like the card that I created, and I hope it gives you an idea. I will share the link below if you're interested on this kind of this goes in one set, okay? So that if you're interested to get it from Ali, you can get it. So once again, thank you for watching. Until my next project, I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.